Alright guys, no intro for this video, nor does it need one because Tamashii Nations just revealed this year's 2023 San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, and we have a lot to talk about. It's a pretty interesting lineup, including 3 SH Figuarts and 1 Figuarts Zero, so let's get into it. I'm going to go from least interesting to most interesting for me personally. Obviously, this will differ for you. I'm still going to try and get all these, but let's start off with Majin Vegeta. This is a straight up repaint with a new aura effect borrowed straight from last year's Super Saiyan 2 Goku release, electric piece attachments and all. The figure itself will sport a darker blue jumpsuit, more accurate to what we see in the anime, with a new pearlescent yellow almost gold hairpiece and new printed faces to match. The updated printed faces will match closer to the newer releases we've gotten recently, like the re-released Super Saiyan Vegeta and the Super Saiyan Armored Trunks. No retail price has been released for Vegeta or any other event exclusives at this moment, but we can expect to pay about $70, which was how much Super Saiyan 2 Goku retailed for last year. Next, we have a pretty interesting set, which includes a recolored Cell Saga Super Saiyan 2 Battle Damaged Son Gohan and the Super Saiyan Full Powered Goku in clear blue plastic to recreate probably one of the most iconic scenes in Dragon Ball Z, the father and son Kamehameha. So Gohan will be a repaint of the Battle Damage Super Saiyan 2 Gohan we got quite a while back now. It's probably one of my favorite figures in the line, and if you've never seen a review of that release, I revisited that figure in an archive review not too long ago. So go check it out. I'll have a link for that review floating around somewhere on the screen now. So like Vegeta, Gohan will get a new lick of paint with more shading around the gi areas and some battle damage scarring printed directly on the body and faces itself, something the original lacked. And again, just like Vegeta, the hair will come in a pale yellow goldish pearlescent finish, new face prints to match, and an extra right Kamehameha hand with a peg for a new Kamehameha effect, which I think looks fantastic and really makes this release feel complete. For Goku, it's your Super Saiyan Full Power Goku in a translucent, semi-translucent blue plastic, much like your Force Ghost Black Series figures. If you're into Star Wars, like I am, Goku will come with the standard 2.0 accessories, including all your facial expressions and hands that we've seen before, just in clear or semi-clear blue plastic. Obviously, this figure is meant for this set, so I don't see you displaying Goku with anything else. My only worry is that clear plastic in figure form isn't always the most resilient to the elements, especially sunlight, so I guess if you do decide to pick it up, try keeping it away from the sun or direct sunlight. Prices haven't been announced yet, but I'm guessing Gohan and Goku will set us back around $120 for this 2-pack. And here is where my interest peaked. Raditz in his original manga colors with what looks like a more muted, matte finish, lighter browns on the shoulder and waist pads, light blue visor, a new smirking looking off to the side faceplate, an additional free tailpiece. We only got the waist wraparound tailpiece with the original, and the absolute cherry on top, a Kid Gohan that isn't articulated but has swappable faceplates for when Gohan is about to attack, and the iconic headbutt foreshadowing Gohan's ultimate potential. This looks fantastic, and I think it's a great accessory for this figure. Once again, no retail prices as yet, but I think this 2-pack will go for about $90. So how do I feel about all these reveals? Well, they're definitely some of the most interesting exclusives we've seen so far. I'm really happy that Tamashii held back on using new characters or versions of characters we haven't gotten in the main line for this year's roster. I think repaints plus new accessories are the way to go, and I'm really looking forward to picking up all 3 of these, or trying to pick up all 3 of these, since I live in Japan and not in the US, especially Raditz, as that's one of the best figures in the line. I really like this manga coloration, and the inclusion of Kid Gohan just makes it even more enticing. The Gohan 2-pack is great for those who missed out on the original release. Again, one of the best figures ever in my opinion, and one I think we desperately need an update to. Not the battle damage version, but a standard Piccolo Gi Cell Saga Gohan. The father-son Kamehameha is just so iconic and one that all of us collectors have recreated in our photos and displays. This set just makes it official. I know the Full Power Goku isn't many collectors' favorite choice, but at this point, I just consider this an articulated accessory for Gohan, which is the main event. And finally, we come to Vegeta, and the Vegeta body that they used for Majin Vegeta has always been a little bit on the slim side, around the waist, I guess, and it does feel a little bit dated now by today's standards. It's still a great figure, and with the more anime accurate color scheme, I think will look great with the last year's Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I have both the original Tamashii release, the Demoniacal Fit version, and the Demoniacal Fit Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which is basically the same figure with a different head. So will I pick this one up? Absolutely. Vegeta is my favorite character. I have to show him some love, and I'm still holding out for a 3.0 I know Tamashii has in the works. But until then, I'm going to pick up as many Vegeta figures or all of the Vegeta releases that Tamashii decide to put out. Alright guys, I'll fill you in on any other new information I get as soon as I get it, including prices, where and how to actually obtain and purchase these exclusives. Really exciting stuff. Tamashii are just dropping bombs left and right. I'm not sure if you guys saw, but Tamashii did tease, or I guess give us some official photos, an official glimpse of the final swing Tom Holland Spider-Man on their Instamashii Instagram account. That looks fantastic, and I'm just waiting for more information on that figure. But I hope to see you all back for my next review, which should be Superhero Broly. Until then, have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Yoroshiku!